Good morning. Welcome to second standard English class. Let's move on to the new lesson number 6, that is Johnny Appleseed. This story is about the trees and uses of trees. Like trees are useful. It gives us flowers, woods, vegetables, fruits, fresh air, shade and a nest for birds. Let us move on to the story. The name of the story is Johnny Appleseed. John is the name of a boy and Appleseed means it's seed of an apple. Many years ago, there lived a very hard-working farmer. His name was Johnny. His field was full of corn. His trees were full of fruits. But I am not happy, he said. I want to help other people. So students, many years ago means so many years before, there lived a man, farmer. He was very hard-working. His name was Johnny. And his field was full of corn means maize. He used to grow maize there, and even he had many trees with full of fruits there. But even though he was not happy, and he used to say that he wanted to help the other people who were poor people. Moving on to next. One day Johnny left his house. He walked many miles. On the way, he gave his good clothes and shoes to the poor people. He picked old sacks from the farm. He wore them as clothes. He wore a pot on his head and as a hat. Next, one day what happens? Johnny was not happy with the cornfield and even with the trees full of fruits. So one day he went out from his house. Walking for many miles means walking for a very long way. On the way he had many good clothes and shoes. He gave it to the poor people. And instead of wearing good clothes and shoes, he took sack and wear that sack as a cloth, as a shirt, and there was a pot. He wore that pot as a hat on his head. Johnny stopped at every farmhouse. He rapped at the door and asked for a few apples. There the farmers had so many apples that they gladly gave some of them away. So after wearing the sack dress, sack means it's called chila, like we do the sack race in the sports, do you remember? So that is called sack. After wearing the sack and hat with a pot, he went to another farmhouse. He walked door to door, and in that place they used to grow apples. It was an apple orchard there, apple garden was there. So he used to ask their farmers to give some apples to him. So from all the houses he collected many apples. After collecting many apples, his basket was almost full. He was very happy. Soon Johnny's bag was full of apples. He came to a place where wide fields. Johnny sat there and took out his knife. He carefully cut the core from all the apples. He dug deep holes in the soil. In every hole he planted the apple core. So he was very fond of apples, growing apple trees. So he went to door. He collected the apples. At last he found many apples with him. The bag was full of apples. So what he did? He took a knife. He just went to open place. A wide field means an open place. He took a knife and he cut the core of the apple. Core means where the central part of an apple that contains the seed. If you cut that and sow it, automatically the apple tree grows. So he dug deep holes in the soil. He dug there. He made a hole there, and in every hole, how many holes he had made there? In every hole he planted an apple core. Means the central part of an apple was sowed there in the soil. So till here students, try to read the story. Any difficult words are there? Open your classwork, English classwork, put the heading, lesson number 6. Put the heading of the lesson and the words which you feel difficult on your own, write the new words till here, till the page number 79. Remaining story we'll see it in the next class. Thank you.